In this video, we're going to break down the actual cost of living in San Diego, otherwise known as America's finest city. My name is Dan Parker. I'm the San Diego real estate guy. I help people buy and sell real estate all over San Diego County. You can expect three things out of this video. First, we're going to talk about the overall statistics of San Diego and break it down, the cost of living here. Then we're going to go into some personal experiences from a local, what it's like as a local living in San Diego. And lastly, we're going to pull up some heat maps so you can see throughout the county different areas and how expensive it is. All right, so let's break down some of the statistics. The city of San Diego is home to 1.4 million people, where the average household income is $65,000. The cost of living in San Diego is 60% above the national average, making us the 14th most expensive city in the US. But let's break those numbers down so you know exactly what that means. So while certain aspects of cost of living in San Diego are pretty on par with average, you have health, utilities, transportation, they're all going to be within 90 to 110% of average for cost of living. Really, where a lot of the expense is going to come in is for housing. There's no surprise there. There are a lot of people wanting to move here and not a lot of inventory or homes available. That's if you're buying or renting. In California as a whole, it is 139% higher than the national average. San Diego is 179% higher than the national average. Now, while the median home price here in San Diego County is $645,000, the reality is, depending on where you live, that can vary significantly. If you want to be on the beach in San Diego, you might as well double that number. But there are plenty of other communities surrounding the area where you could get in at a much lower price than that. You can get brand new construction homes in Chula Vista for less than $500,000. And lastly, the Climate Comfort Index for San Diego County is a whopping 9.2 out of 10. That's right, year-round comfort. That is why people come to San Diego, for the weather. All right, so let's talk about, from an insider's perspective, what it's really like living here in San Diego. Let's start off with transportation. It's not very easy to get around unless you have a car, and even still, traffic can be kind of tough. The average commute time here is just under 30 minutes. The reality is, I know a lot of people that drive longer than that. Absolutely. And then on top of that, gas is not cheap. While we have record low gas prices all across the country, here in San Diego or California in total, the prices are still around $3 a gallon, and that's because, in a large part, because of the state taxes that are added onto the price of gas. All right, how about date night? Two people going out to dinner, nice sit-down restaurant, expect to pay anywhere from $15 to $25 a plate, and another $10 to $15 per drink if you have drinks, bringing a total for two people, 2 meals, maybe an appetizer, 2 drinks with tip. You're looking at about $80 to $100 for a nice night. All right, so like I mentioned before, there are really a lot of suburbs and a lot of different places in San Diego that you could live, and it's going to vary a lot in price. So here we're looking at a heat map for housing in San Diego, and you have all of San Diego County here. This big blob here in the middle is going to be the city of San Diego, and as you can see from down here on the bottom, we're looking at housing costs of living versus the US average, which is 100. So San Diego on average, it's gonna be around the 260% range. City of San Diego right here, you could see is that orange color. But even within this area, you're gonna have a lot of variances. So starting up here at the top, you have Carlsbad, which is gonna be kind of more military area, going over to San Marcos. Generally, anything over here by the water is gonna be more expensive. So from Carlsbad, Encinitas, and then you have some of the most expensive areas in San Diego: Solana Beach, Del Mar, Rancho Santa Fe, and then you have La Jolla. So you have these kind of beach areas, and then you have Rancho Santa Fe, which is kind of off into these little hills. It's going to be some very large properties, very, very ritzy, expensive properties over in that area. Very nice area. And then when you get into San Diego, going all the way down, you have all these different beach areas, which are all going to be, man, they all just have such a very different feel. And depending on your personal interest, if you like the beach areas, you really want to know the difference between these beach areas. And then going kind of more central in San Diego, well, starting off right here, you have downtown San Diego, Little Italy, and Bankers Hill and Hillcrest. kind of in these areas right here. And in these areas, you're going to have mostly condos and townhomes. And the prices, I mean, it really depends what you're looking for, but let's say starting at somewhere around $700,000 in those areas. Go a little bit more east, you have North Park, South Park, and these are kind of the newer areas that are, well, older homes, but they have really been increasing in popularity in the last couple of years. Some of the homes over here in North Park are right around the 100-year-old range. And then you go just a little bit more east, a lot of the other homes that you're going to find in San Diego in these areas, the price is going to go down the farther east that you go. And then you're looking at homes that are built in the 60s, 70s, 80s, mostly. And really, so you have the I-5 that goes all the way down along the water, all the way down and brings you down into Mexico. So anything on the west side of the I-5 is going to be significantly more expensive. Anything that goes a little bit more inland, you're going to have places, you can definitely see the price starts to go down in these areas here. And there are some nice areas. There's some great parts of Santee. La Mesa has a great little downtown area and some homes with a little bit more land. And then you have Chula Vista, which is really where you're going to see most of the new development. So if you want a brand new home with a lot of space, smart home, indoor, outdoor, at an affordable rate, you just can't beat Chula Vista. There's more new developments down there than anywhere else in San Diego by a long shot. So that is San Diego in a nutshell. Now, just a reminder, I'm a real estate agent right here in San Diego. So if you have any interest on moving to San Diego and want to know more about the different areas and cost of living, how much home prices are, where to live for your specific needs and budget, please reach out. You can contact me via this phone number or this email address. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you had any comments, questions, concerns, or if you know more than I did about these areas, leave it in the comment section below. I want to hear about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.